Hello everyone, give it a hand. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. Today, we're gonna be hugged by this lizard thing over here. Which, as you all should know, has cool patterns. I don't think you should know that, but now you do. And it's Groudon. At the beginning, there's Groudon, which is not a thing. Despite what some people, especially back in the day, used to believe, Groudon is not a thing. And for once, it's actually smart and used the move that can kill me. Well then. Okay. Back to Jirachi, I guess. I had Jirachi out initially here, but I switched, thinking that getting the potential freeze off would be good, but no. I did not. And again with the resting, okay. And I'm hoping to get a special defense drop on this thing, at least one, because then I know that Walrein can take out at least half of its HP using a single waterfall, which is good. This is, I believe, my third attempt. The first time Groudon killed itself, the second time it killed me, because it had saved up a single Fire Blast for when I was just left with Negative, even though I thought he already used all of them. But oh well. Okay, so we get a single shot here to throw a Premier Ball while it's asleep and below half health, so let's see how that works out. Not well at all. Okay, more resting. More resting! Guess Groudon is kind of lame like that. I do really like Groudon. It's probably my favorite Generation 3 Legendary, even though... Actually, no, Deoxys might be. I don't know. I have a lot of attachment to Groudon, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, Groudon's asleep. I'm just gonna throw some balls at it now. Hey, giant thing, get into this baseball-sized orb. It'll be fun. Oh my god, he got in on this... What was that, second ball? Holy crap! Apparently the baseball-sized orb sounded very appealing to Groudon. Despite being the continent Pokemon and being over 11 foot tall, Groudon has appeared in mythology as the creator of land that sleeps in magma underground and is said to make volcanoes erupt on awakening. So, Groudon indirectly gives birth to Entei. Well then. If I would have caught this in a dive ball, I would have called it Scubadon, which I did in Ruby. Should totally trade it over Scubadon, but no. I had to catch Groudon in the oh my god Terra Cave. And everything disappears. And the cave also just kind of buggers off. And yeah, I only lost my thing though. Also, yeah, you can fly back to the Battle Frontier if you want. I do not want to right now, though, so... We are instead going back to Fortree City. And we're going to meander our way back over to the Weather Institute. Because if you hadn't guessed already, Groudon is not the only thing causing odd weather across Hoenn. Except you can only encounter one of these odd weathers at once. But, go talk to... Does this guy have a name? That's right, weather patterns over Hoenn. Presently, heavy rainfall has been going on Route 127. Okay. I believe that's the one right below Moss Deep. So... I think it's time to bust out the rappels and go surfing again. I'm gonna keep my team the same. Should probably heal Axel up, though. Yeah, that's where it was. I don't actually remember where the spot for Kyogre is, because with Groudon, pretty much the thing that happens with these legendaries, I haven't explained that yet, but they can show up in said locations on the map. Pretty much they'll choose an area where they show up. I think it's random. And per area, they can show up everywhere, but in the areas where they can show up, they have a set location for their little hideouts. The Terra Cave and the Marine Cave, respectively, which is the one that I'm going to. Two Premier Balls, seriously. Also, Groudon has a catch rate of 5, not 20 like I thought before, so it's not as easy to catch as I thought it would be. Except it totally disproved that. It feels like it almost went out of its way to be like, okay, well, I'm going to disprove you. Or, no, it was just like, oh, you think I'm easy to catch? Well, let's see who's easy to catch now. And then it gets caught in, like, 2 balls. I don't know, that was kind of awesome. Is that it over there? I don't actually... Here's the fun part of this, is not knowing where the Marine Cave is. Is it over there? I don't actually know. Okay, well, I can't go there from here. I think it might be over there, but I think I have to go in there from the other side, so... Let's surf over here. Surf over yonder. And go like this. Because I don't think there was another cave back, or another underwater part back there before. Because I know I went there and was disappointed that nothing was here, so... I guess if I would have waited, I would have gotten something worth my trouble. Oh, hey. Oh. Carbos! That's not very interesting. Is this the Marine Cave? I don't think this leads anywhere else, so... yep, I think it is. Oh boy, I wonder what we'll find in this cave. I totally don't already know, because it's totally not obvious if we called Groudon before. Repel wore off. There's not any Pokemon in here, so it doesn't matter. And, oh my god, what could it be? I'm so excited. What's it gonna be? Oh my god, it's Kyogre. Okay, so... Be right back to make a little save here, and then I'll see you when we're gonna face this thing. So, yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm back, and now it's time to take on Kyogre, who you may remember from such movies as Free Willy, 3 Willy 2, The Adventure Home, and 3 Willy 3, The Adventure Home. Anyways, here's Kyogre, finally. Looking surprisingly cute in this sprite. I don't know. It looks kind of evil with, like, when it has all the teeth out, that it sometimes does in certain pieces of artwork and animation, etc., but here it looks surprisingly cute, so... Can we get lucky and paralyze this son of a bitch? Yeah, we can, actually. Okay, cool. Immediately uses rest. Okay, no, it doesn't. I was about to say, I was totally expecting that to happen, but... Okay. Rain filters... No. I'll spare you that one. Okay. Ooh, Sheer Cold. Luckily it missed. I think Sheer Cold actually has a pretty cool animation. Lol, it was a pun! No, it really wasn't. Okay. Now back to our favorite activity when catching these things. Okay. Actually, I was paralyzed there. That's an improvement. Okay, come on. No. No shakes at all. I don't have much to say about Kyogre other than I didn't have one until Emerald for obvious reasons when I initially played this generation. And that made it seem a lot cooler than it probably was. I don't know. Kyogre's still a really cool Pokemon, but I like Groudon more because I have more of an attachment to it. I would have liked to have more of an attachment to Kyogre than I have, or than I do right now, but I don't know. It's fine either way. They're both really cool legendaries. This trio of legendaries is probably my favorite. I prefer them to the ones from Sinnoh, Unova, and even Kalos, so... I know I said even. It's not like... I don't know, they're good legendaries, but it's not like they're, like... the most amazing things. I don't know. Now I sound like I'm bashing on them, which I'm not trying to do, honestly. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Kyogre does have a ton of special defense, so... Special moves aren't gonna hurt it too much, so I can do with a special defense drop here. Come on, Jirachi. I know you can do it. Bite his frickin' head off. Okay, no. No. Okay, Double Edge, you just keep doing that. Ow, the edge! I will have to remember to include that image at the end of the video, because it was funny. I'll Thunderbolt it. Watch it kill itself with Double Edge afterwards. Paralysis? No paralysis. Okay, but... yes to the Double Edge afterwards. Don't kill yourself? Okay. I kind of want you to either use Rest next turn, or don't do anything suicidal, so... yeah. You have, like, 2 HP left, though, so... that's pretty good. Okay, Rest. Good. Didn't want you to die on me. Because that would be bad. But I'm probably not leaving without you, though, seeing as I have over 90 Pokeballs left, despite already having caught your evil cousin, or whatever. Okay, there's a special defense drop. That's what I like to see. Okay, more rain. And more psychic. And more special defense drops. Okay. Not gonna use another move then, because everything will kill it. Maybe not Water Pulse, but I'm not willing to try that right now. I'd rather throw a Pokeball at it, or Premier Ball, while it's asleep and in low orange-ish. Low-ish orange. Or yellow. Whatever color you feel that is. Okay. Now let's go for Nega Steve, who cannot be touched by this thing, because, yeah, Sheer Cold, I think, is blocked by Wonder Guard. I'm pretty sure it is. Wonder Guard also blocks Hydro Pump, and Double Edge is not affecting me, because I'm already a Ghost type, so... oh well. But apparently Wonder Guard is protecting me from that one. Totally not the Ghost type that is saving me there. No, sir. Okay, come on. One. Nope. Okay, at least Kyogre's a bit more of a fighter than Groudon was. At least Groudon on that last attempt, because holy crap, seriously. Yeah, in my first attempt, it took me 20 minutes to get through that battle, and it ended in Groudon killing itself, so... that wasn't good. Let's hope that this Kyogre battle ends a bit better, so... I know, I would like to end with, at least 50-ish Pokeballs left, so I can catch Latias, too. Without having to spend another hour buying another 1,000 Pokeballs. Because holy crap. That's the one thing I dislike about using Premier Balls, it takes forever to get them. And I'm kind of sad about the remakes that they took out the shop where you could actually buy Premier Balls from X and Y. Mostly because in this game you can actually catch a ton of legendaries, so I would have appreciated it much more here. And it's not like Pokebank can transfer items, so that kind of sucks. Oh no, more special defense dropping. Because that'll matter. Anyways, happy that Shadow Ball can now take it out into catching range. That means if it uses Rest, I can take a single turn. Okay, Sheer Cold is blocked by Wonder Guard. Good. That's actually kind of funny, because if it does hit Sheer Cold, which has 30 accuracy, don't know if I said that about Fisher and Groudon, because that fight was so short. I don't even remember what I said and what I didn't say in that one. But yeah, if Shirkle actually hit, that would kind of still be pathetic, because it would do a single damage. Or single hit point of damage, which... though hilarious, is kind of sad, because it's like, yeah, I got this really hard to hit move to work. Oh, it did 1 damage. Well, it killed you, but, like, that's... I don't know. It was funnier when I thought of it. Not so funny when I actually said it, but oh well. Isn't that how it always goes? Come on. I do like Kyogre, it's funky. It has funky tails, therefore it's good. I don't know, it's cool looking, I like it. I like its patterns more than I like Groudon's patterns, because Groudon's patterns are allegedly glowing blue, but they never are, and Kyogre's patterns are red and they look awesome. I don't know. Also, I like its, like, fins on its bottom jaw. They look kind of cool. Also, Kyogre looks like it has giant hands. I don't know. It's a really funky design, but I like it. Again, the Hoenn set is probably my favorite set of legendaries. 1. Actually, you know what? Yeah, the entire Hoenn set probably is my favorite set, because I like the Weather Trio. I like the Regis, particularly Ice and Steel. Jirachi is probably the cutest of the small legendaries, like Mew and Celebi, etc. Deoxys is one of my favorite legendaries in general, because it has a cool gimmick. I like its gimmick. And it's kind of awesome looking, and it will kind of always have a special place to me, because it was the first event legendary that I ever got. In fact, that very Deoxys that I had in that I have in Fire Red right now is that very same Deoxys, so I don't know. It's kind of special that way. But yeah, I really like Deoxys. It's probably one of my favorite event legendaries. Back from when event legendaries... I don't know. I kind of feel like there's too many event legendaries at this point. I feel like they should kind of tone down on them, which is... Actually, no, I'm not actually gonna say that. Because spoilers for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. All I will say is that they made a single event legendary available in-game, so it's no longer event exclusive, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, it kind of from once, like in one sense, it kind of ruins the value of having one from prior times, but on the other hand, I'm happy that it's available, because that means you can probably actually get good stats on it, because holy crap, getting good stats on actual legit event things. God. Especially Diancie, because I actually managed to get a Diancie, because I suppose I should tell this story. I went out of my way to order Alpha Sapphire from this toy store, because in this beautiful country of mine, yeah, like 2 toy stores in particular were giving out Diancie codes if you pre-ordered either of the games, and like, yeah, if you pre-ordered them, and you would get it upon your purchase. So, I at one point got a text like a day before the release telling me that I could pick it up. So I was like, okay, that's cool, but I kind of couldn't go because I was at work, and they would close around the time that I would get there, but I managed to get away slightly earlier, and I managed to get there just in time, but the store was already closed, so that sucked. So then, I came back the next day, and they had my game, so I was like, okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, with the pre-order, they also promised you to, the Steelbook version. So I get there on Friday, and I go up to the thing and I get my game, and I see that it's not the Steelbook, but I'm like, okay, so I'm like, oh, okay, like, is that version not available anymore? And apparently it wasn't. I'm like, okay, whatever. Didn't really care about the Steelbook in the first place, so. And then, at one point I asked, like, hey, like, is the code, like, in the box or something? Because I don't see it anywhere. And then they were like, oh, yeah, well, we ran out. So, yeah, I go out of my way to go to this frickin' store and order my game there, and then the whole reason that I do so is not available to me, so I kind of sent them an angry email. Well, like, a passive-aggressive email, I suppose you could say. Kind of explaining my situation and asking if they could give me an R code. They couldn't. So that kind of sucked. But, I also sent a similar email to Nintendo themselves, and luckily the customer service there is awesome, so I ended up getting my DNC after all. But back to the point I was making. Resetting for the thing is kind of hell, because it has this like little cutscene if you actually get a DNC in the game, which was kind of interesting. I don't actually remember an NPC in the game that was looking for a DNC. I should go back and look around and see if I can find one. Because, yeah, pretty much there's, like, an NPC that, like, it's like, oh my god, you have a DNC, blah, blah, blah. It was kind of interesting, but it's kind of annoying to have to go through it every time to be able to check its stats, because it shows up as soon as you pick up the thing, so it's not like I can, like, get it, check out its stats, and then, like, reset before the cutscene starts. No, I have to wait and check everything afterwards. Which is a little bit of a pain, but it's not too bad. It's just kind of bad when you have to reset for good stats on it. And Kyogre is not cooperating here. Then again, I suppose I can't complain because Groudon was the easiest thing in the world to catch. I mean, seriously, two Premier Balls? I will never get over that. That was the easiest legendary I've caught in all these, I think in all these games so far. That is Fire Red's, Coliseum and well, I haven't played XC yet. Okay, we got a shoot. It was so close too, which I think the way, the Pokeball catching works is that it generates, I believe, 4 random numbers, and for every number that's below or above, I don't actually know, but that's like more or less than the magic number, depending on which one they want you to have. I think you get a shake, so if you get 3 of the numbers correct, you get 3 shakes. If you get 4, then you catch the thing. I think that's how it works. I'm kind of rusty on my capturing mechanics, which is why I thought these things had a catch rate of 25, which I think I've mentioned like twice now in this video, but oh well. At least I'm being informative, unlike usual. Okay, maybe I'm sometimes informative, but I'm not always informative. Okay, you just keep doing that. Gotta love it when legendaries, or just anything in general, just can't touch me because of Shedinja. Shedinja was kind of a pain to use in some parts of the game, but when it comes down to it, when it's useful, it is really frickin' useful. Okay. Seems to be getting lower health every time that that it rests up and I use Shadow Ball again. This is good for me, but oh well. 2, 3. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we caught Kyogre. Yeah. Kyogre has appeared in mythology as the creator of the sea. After long years of feuding with Groudon, it took sleep at the bottom of the sea. They said sea twice at the end of a sentence. It, for some reason, bugs me slightly. Also, its footprint is its fin, which is strange, because usually things with fins don't get footprints. So, not gonna name it anything. I should have named it Free Willy, but I didn't. It's not free anymore because I caught it. Caught Willy. That'll be its name. Except not really. Actually, what am I doing? I'm just gonna end the video off right here. So with that, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next time when we will go after Latios and Latios. I can't promise that it'll be out tomorrow because holy crap is it annoying, but we'll see. So for now,